Should I pre-chill my cooler? When it comes to keeping food and drinks cold while on the go, most people will tell you that a cooler is the way to go. And for good reason, coolers can keep things cold for hours on end, making them perfect for camping trips, picnics, and days at the beach. One of the most important things to keep in mind when using a cooler is that you should always pre-chill it before adding your food and drinks. This may seem like an extra step, but trust us, it's worth it. Here's why you should always pre-chill your cooler. Why should I pre-chill my cooler? Pre-chilling is the process of putting your cooler in the freezer for a day or two before you use it. Pre-chilling the cooler will make sure that the food stays cold and fresh for longer. This is because pre-chilling your cooler will reduce its surface temperature, which means that it will take less energy to keep the contents cold. This means that you can save money on ice. What is the best way to pre-chill a cooler? There are a few different ways to pre-chill a cooler. One of the easiest ways is to fill it with ice and water before you add your food and drinks. You can also use frozen gel packs or cold packs to help keep things cold. If you have time, you can also place the cooler in the freezer overnight before you plan to use it. Whichever method you choose, just be sure to add your food and drinks as close to the time of pre-chilling as possible. That way, they'll stay cold for longer. What are the benefits of pre-chilling a cooler? Pre-chilling a cooler has a few key benefits. First, it helps to keep your food and drinks cold for longer. Second, it can prevent your ice from melting as quickly, which means you won't have to replenish it as often. And third, it can help to prevent spoilage by keeping food at a safe temperature. So if you're planning on using a cooler, be sure to pre-chill it first. How long should you pre-chill a cooler? How long you should pre-chill your cooler depends on the type of cooler you have and the food or drinks you plan to put in it. Generally speaking, though, pre-chilling for a few hours is usually enough. If you're going to be using a high-capacity cooler, or if you're transporting perishables, you may want to pre-chill for longer, overnight for example. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. Comment your thoughts down below and subscribe to the channel for more camping tips and tricks.